Welcome to the demonstration of LAPOD by Life After Pod software. This program is designed to run with all the latest iPods. All you need to do is plug your iPod or iPods into the computer, start the program, select the iPod you wish to use, and then details from the iPod will be displayed on screen. LAPOD adopts an Office 2007 designed ribbon bar, and there are a number of panels to perform different functions. From the main panel, you have the option to copy music from the iPod to the PC, from the PC to the iPod. You can create or remove playlists. You're able to search and confirm artwork for the album or songs. You can get the application to auto search for the first cover it finds and apply that to the album or songs, or you can remove the cover. In addition, you can select to search for lyrics for an individual track or by album, edit those lyrics, remove those lyrics. You can also edit the metadata, the tag information relating to each song or album. You have a search facility, and you also have options to change the layout of the album graphics. Under settings, you can enable or disable tooltips, show the options on export. This screen here will be displayed if when you click this button, if that option is enabled, the export screen will be displayed. If that option is disabled, it will take current defaults or settings from the last session used and use those to perform the export. Checkpoint changes is a feature whereby you can specify how many checkpoints you wish the application to take, and every time an action is made against the iPod database, it will take copies, so that at some point in the future, if, say for example, your artwork or your song database become corrupt, you can restore back to a previous date and time your database. If, however, you delete files, then restoring to a previous point will bring back the database but not the physical files. That they will be lost unless you perform a backup, and later on you can either restore that backup, so you can restore your iPod, or you can restore songs from the backup to the iPod to recover those lost files. Check database is an option whereby it will go through the database for each track and check to see if the physical file exists on the iPod or iPhone, and if it's not there anymore, gives you the option to clean up the lost data. On the help menu, you get program information. You can go to the home page, support page, contact support, or pull up iPod information. When exporting to the PC, you can export the playlist, an album, or selected tracks. And the way that you do this is to select the playlist that you wish, left mouse click, click on the 2PC icon. It tells you here, it's at the top, it's going to copy Chris's iPod. You have the path here, you can change it or modify it in any way you wish by adding the folder. On here you can select the layout of the folders within the output folder. So for example, with this option here, I'm saying create a folder called artist, but use the artist name, and then create the folder by album. So say it was Beatles Greatest Hits, then the folder path will end up being Documents, Dump, Beatles / Greatest Hits, and then within the Greatest Hits folder all of the tracks for that album will appear. By clicking on one of these other boxes you can select a different layout, or you can define your own custom either by typing in the parameters that are listed here with a slash, or you can select from a predefined layout. On advanced, this option here by default will copy the song information from the iPod database, also any lyrics that are available and any covers that are available, and it will try and embed them within the tag part of the output file. If the output file is an MP3 or an AAC type file, for WAV files they won't contain any tag information. If I wanted to export the album, I'll click on the album cover, again to copy to PC. It tells me here that the album being copied is the one I've selected. Also, importing to the iPod, you can select a folder. It will list the tracks. If you wished, you could select and delete them. You can select an existing playlist to import them to. You could leave it blank so that it will go into the default playlist and no other playlist, or you could type a new playlist. Clicking OK will cause the import process to begin. You also have a right mouse click option, so you can select an album, copy to PC, copy to playlists or new playlist. You can do the same with the tracks. You also have options on the playlists themselves, where you can add a new playlist, rename it, copy to PC and delete. Selecting one of the other views will give you more information about the album, including track details. Editing tracks is easy. You can change some parameters. You can even search for the artwork or remove the cover, or manually select a new cover within this option. You can filter by album, reset filter. You can go to the last or first album in the list. You can locate the first track of that album. You can search. On the settings menu, I went through before with the checkpoint. On maintenance, you can perform a full backup, a full restore, restore songs from the last backup, check database, and that's about it really. It's just a very simple program that can do quite a lot of tasks, and I hope you enjoy it.